Imagine waking up to the sound of fighter jets flying above your home. Imagine schools closing, cities shutting down, families running for safety, and the fear of missiles in the air. This is not a movie scene. This is real. It's happening right now. India and Pakistan, two countries that have fought wars before, are now standing on the edge of something very dangerous. In May 2025, after a deadly terrorist attack killed 28 innocent people in Kashmir, India launched powerful airstrikes deep inside Pakistan. Then Pakistan responded with its own attacks, claiming India had hit its military bases. And now, the whole region is on fire with fear. But how did this begin? What is really happening? Is this just another border clash? Or are we looking at the beginning of a full-blown war between two nuclear powers? Tensions between India and Pakistan have suddenly grown much worse. And now both countries are facing a very serious situation that could lead to a bigger conflict if things are not handled carefully. It all started when there was a deadly terrorist attack in India, in a place called Pahalgam in the Kashmir region, where 28 innocent people, most of them Hindu tourists, were killed. India said the attack was done by a group from Pakistan called the Resistance Front, which is linked to another dangerous group called Lashkar-e-Taiba. But Pakistan said it had nothing to do with the attack and rejected India's claim. Still, India did not wait. A few days later, India launched a big military operation called Operation Sindoor. This operation involved Indian fighter jets attacking several locations inside Pakistan and also in Pakistan-controlled areas of Kashmir. The goal of the attack was to destroy what India called terrorist camps and hideouts. India said it only targeted terrorists and not Pakistani military forces, and claimed that more than 100 militants were killed in this operation, including people close to a terrorist leader named Masood Azhar. The Indian Air Force used powerful Rafale jets and special weapons to hit places in cities like Bahawalpur, Muzaffarabad, and others. In response, Pakistan got angry and launched its own military operation called Operation Bunyan-ul-Marsus. Pakistan said that India had attacked its military bases, not just terrorist camps, and they had to respond strongly. So Pakistan sent out its own jets, including JF-17 and J-10C fighters made with help from China. And they said they shot down several Indian jets, including some Rafales. Pakistan also said it destroyed missile storage sites and other Indian Army areas. The fighting between both countries became very serious, and in just a few days, over 60 people were killed, including many civilians. Airports were closed on both sides, airspace was blocked, and people living near the border were very scared. Some towns were even hit by drones and missiles, and videos of explosions were shared widely online, adding to the fear and panic. While both countries are saying they do not want war, their actions are pushing them closer to it. At the same time, other countries around the world started to worry. The United States, United Kingdom, Saudi Arabia, China, and others called for calm. They asked India and Pakistan to stop fighting and talk instead. The U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio even started calling leaders to try and stop things from getting worse. Experts are warning that if both sides don't calm down soon, the situation could explode into a full-scale war, which would be extremely dangerous since both countries have nuclear weapons. Right now, both sides are blaming each other. India says Pakistan is helping terrorists attack Indian people, and Pakistan says India is wrongly attacking its military and wants to start a war. The media in both countries is showing only their side of the story, and a lot of false information is spreading fast, making things more confusing. It's also hard for anyone outside to confirm what is really happening because there are no independent journalists or observers in those areas. Some reports say Pakistan has moved more troops to the border, and India is doing the same, which is very risky. Even though both governments say they are open to peace, neither side wants to look weak. This makes it harder to stop the fighting because each country feels it has to show strength to its people. This situation reminds many people of past India-Pakistan conflicts, especially in 2019, when there was also a big military clash after a terror attack in Pulwama. That time, things almost got out of control, and now, in 2025, it's happening again, but even more dangerously. What makes this time worse is that both countries have improved their military technology, including long-range missiles, better jets, and advanced drones. If either side makes a mistake or goes too far, it could lead to a disaster, not just for them, but for the whole region. So far, world leaders are trying to stop that from happening. But without clear proof of who did what, and with so much anger on both sides, peace is not easy. What the people really want in both countries is safety, peace, and a future without fear. But that can only happen if the leaders choose to talk, not fight. Right now, the world is watching very closely. Will India and Pakistan stop this path to war?